Hey guys, so I've got a Jaguar F Pace 2017, and a while ago, 100 miles ago, the Adblu issue came up. So it came up and said diesel exhaust fluid quality bad. So about 5 miles after that it said diesel exhaust quality fluid bad and you got 500 miles left to drive. So I'll show you the fault on the dash now. So it's this one: no engine restarts possible if it comes back up, but I've got that light over there. No engine restarts possible. Incorrect diesel exhaust fluid quality detected. And then yeah, that light keeps coming up on the top. So if I clear that, so yeah, I thought, oh, I wonder what's causing that. Weirdly, we actually had our engine completely go on us the other day. So about a month ago we had an £8,000 repair to fix a seized engine. They replaced the turbo, crankshaft and the block. They said they did a good job. I didn't get a good feeling, but anyway. So this has come up since. What I did since is topped up the Adblu tank with this like WINS crystallization pot. That hasn't fixed it yet. And then I also topped up the Adblu with another 5 litres. Stupidly, I used the 5 litres of the same tank of the last 5 litres I used. So yeah, anyway, it hasn't changed for another 100 miles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and drain the Adblu tank and have a look at the injector. I've seen some videos online, but I haven't seen one for the F Pace. So I'm going to get the rear right wheel off and the trim off and see what we can find. Right, so I've got the wheel off, and then apparently there's a few bolts. So if you can see, there's one in here for the screwdriver, and then just looking around, I think there's maybe another one around here, and then you got these little bits which are like, they twist off from the inside, these ones, quite hard to see, but yeah, they twist off from the inside, and then I just have to use another one there, caked in dirt. Have to get those off and then just pull the trim off, I guess. Yeah, another one in there. Okay, let's see how I get on. So first off, this is filthy, and I've spent 5 minutes cleaning some of the mud off. But here's a screw there, and that's what comes off. I could only work out that you just have to spin it manually with your fingers. I think when it's going back on, you'll just push it back on, but to get it off, you just have to spin it manually. So a few more of those to come. Okay, so I got 2 of those little things out, and basically have been cutting my fingers on every one. That one looks impossible. There's ones right up there as well. So I'm feeling pretty uninspired to continue this. So I thought, okay, let's have a look where the actual Adblu injector is if I was going to have a go with that. And I basically can't find it anywhere. So this is the back of the exhaust. So presumably the Adblu injector goes in somewhere along this pipe, but I just can't see it going in anywhere. I can't see the pipe coming down from the, in fact, is that the pipe coming down from, what's that pipe? Maybe that's the Adblu pipe. I don't know where it goes, so I'm feeling a bit uninspired actually. Okay, so a little update. Near the front of the car, go under this wheel. Let's try and change the lighting. It's not much lighting, but it's in here. You can't see anything, can we? So I think that's the injector. So I might see if I can get the injector off, but I'm probably going to jack up the front of the car as well actually.